Well, hello. So I'm back. Guess what? My son's girlfriend, I did her acrylic nails a couple of weeks ago, and she does jewellery making, and she's damaged a nail on that hand and a couple on the others. So we're going to do a quick soak off and start again. Because I just thought, well, do you know what? Sod it. So I've soaked off, I've prepped the nails, and I've applied some stiletto tips and cut them down. She's going a little bit longer this time because she wanted like a coffin-y shape, but you know, it's hard to get a coffin shape on a short nail. It would look really strange. Really, the taper gets more tapered as the nail gets longer. I'm going in with primer from, oh my God, you know, Euphoria. And I'm using this nail mate colour called Milkshake. Is that not just sexual? Can I say that word? It's gorgeous. I'm using my Alina Crystals brush because my other acrylic brush is dying. It's like really, the bristles are just starting to go funny on it. I've tried everything. Now, this brush is only a size 8 and I'm used to dealing with much thicker brushes. So it took a bit of getting used to because I work with like a 10 or 12 and they often have more sort of rigidity to them. But for small nails like this, actually, it's not too bad. And I have a load of these in my drawer, still packaged, ready to go from our, what I call like our sat-on section, bumped and bruised. And they were ones where the beautiful iridescent coating had slightly scratched or marked. And I don't know what to do with them. I don't know whether to sell them. I've only got size 8s left, but this is the size 8 here. So, I mean, maybe if you would be interested in one, I'll pop my email in the description box and you can drop me an email. And if I've got one left when you ask, and I'll just like give us a £5 plus postage. You know what I mean? You can have a new brush. I don't mind. They're just sitting there. They're all packaged, ready to go. Right, so I've done a clear layer of acrylic. I'm then going in with Milkshake from Nailmate. This is absolutely beautiful. I've got the yellowy one of these as well. I kind of want to bathe in it because it is so incredibly pretty. It's just gorgeous. It's got pigment and sparkle at just the right ratio, so you don't have to bulk your nail up by adding lots of layers. So if you're doing little nails, it's perfect. She fell in love with it. She was like, I need it in my life. We're going to do it on all the nails. When you've got an acrylic that has this much glitter in it, I tend to work a bit wetter because it just doesn't sit right otherwise. It needs a little bit more moisture to get into the acrylic polymer and, you know, do its thing. Because there's so much glitter in there, it's just dense. But it's full coverage. And I'll work in stages. Now, I only remembered when I was watching this back that generally I would work from the tip back to the cuticle. But I think where I'm so out of touch, I just was like plopping it on a nail. I mean, it didn't make any difference, but it would probably be easier if I started the other way around. There we go. Blending it back a little bit. It does feel nice to be doing this. I'm not back at work with nails. I just can't sit for that long. I miss it dearly and I miss my clients even more. But I will be, if you would like me to film it, please let me know in the comments. My mum has asked me to do her nails. Now, you know, she pulls her actual nail off. She has severe anxiety and she kind of picks and picks and picks until there's nail missing right down. And I often free sculpt using polygel. I can't attach a form, there's nothing to stick it onto. So if you would like me to film that, she doesn't have exciting nails, but it is reconstructive work and it is difficult. Let me know and I will make sure I film that and then bring it to you next week. I'll try my best. The thing is, I'm really worried to commit to things because the whole reason I've been off is because of my health, and health is unpredictable. I'm not fixed. I am just temporarily comfortable. And we don't know if I'll be able to continue having the steroid injections because my body has reacted to them by reducing the cortisol levels in my blood. and we don't know if that is temporary or permanent. So I'm having tests done. I've had one lot. I had 2 lots with the doctor. I've had a what's called a short synacthin test at the hospital, and the results were suboptimal, borderline to needing steroids every day for the rest of my life. So what they've said right now is, if I fall ill with a cold or infection, or I have a sudden stress or shock, I'm to start steroids. I think it was 4 times a day, or if I get COVID or anything like that. In the meantime, I've just got to carry on as normal and then have another test in 2 to 3 months. And if my levels are still low and not climbing, then they will take it that my adrenal system is not working properly. So I will have to take steroids forever. Nobody wants that, so I'm hoping they bounce back up to normal, but the side of that is that I probably won't be able to have steroid injections anymore if it's going to do that to my body. So interesting, but we vibe. My hand is not hurting at all now, so that's great. And we just go with it. But the reason why I can't go back to normal, like when I used to work with nails, is that I have 3 bulging discs in my back, and obviously issues with my joints. So the back thing affects, neck, headaches, all that malarkey. So I just can't really cope with it unless I was to be absolutely off my face on pain meds, which I can't, then I can't drive, and can't function. So yeah, I'll do what I can. Sorry, this is quite morbid. I don't mean to be morbid. I just feel like I haven't explained what's going on very well. But that's the gist of it. But I will try my best. I know what I was going with here. I will try my best to upload every Thursday. I don't know why Thursday, but I've decided. Every Thursday. 6 p.m. UK time. Be there or be square. So, those of you that remember, we're going to cap this glittery acrylic. You must always cap glitter anyway. And the rule of thumb is, if it ain't matte, it ain't capped. So as you put the clear acrylic over the glitter, it mattifies it and it dulls that sparkle, and that's how you know it's covered. And you got to check your apex and all that sort of thing, your placement. But yeah, if it ain't matte, it ain't capped. And then what will happen is, if you haven't capped it enough, when you go to file, it will file off your glitter. That happened to me many times when I was developing nail art skills. Because although I got taught how to do nails, they don't teach you how to do all the fancy schmancy stuff, do they? They just literally teach you how to safely do nails. So yes, I'm literally just capping them all. It's very easy. We're going to do some little freehand daisies in a minute. That was an experience. God, I'm going to have to do some more freehand work, because after being out of the game for a while, that sounds rude, didn't it? I've been out of the game. Yeah, it's like my brain has forgotten how to do things. Very strange. Some element of it is muscle memory, but some element is the skills of placement and not perception. I don't know what I want to say. Planning a design and knowing how to execute said plan that's in your head. That was always my biggest challenge anyway. And do it with freehand especially. I've been terrible at freehand. So to then have lost that skill set and have to rebuild it again is a little bit frustrating. I've toyed with the idea of investing in some stamping plates from Clear Jelly Stamper, because they're buildable, aren't they? That you can layer them and you can create some really good stuff with that. And I really have kind of thought, maybe. Oh, I love a thumb shot. Look at that. Juicy. On such young hands as well. Nice young hands, not like my old wrinkly hands. Yeah, I have toyed with the idea of stamping more. I did have a whole load of stamping plates, but I don't know if I've still got them. I don't know where they were from as well. They might have just been off I don't know. I don't know. They weren't from Clear Jelly Stamper, that's for sure. Right, so they are set now. They're all capped. I'm just going to file quickly. I'll show you what I do. Same always, sidewall, free edge, and then I do the cuticle, and then I do the body of the nail. I must buy some more nail files. I spilt Monomer on this one, as you can see. Another nail file I would recommend. So I like the Nailmate ones. I also like, now what are they called? Canvalite or something like that from Amazon. And I used them for years actually. Years and years. I will buy some more. Somewhere I've got like a link, like an Amazon affiliate link, but I don't use it. So no wonder I never really get any updates from them. I don't know how it all works, to be fair. It's all overwhelming for me. Does anyone else like go on TikTok and like it could be first thing in the morning and then there's people live in your area, like say I'm in the UK, I'm there at 6 a.m, there's people live at 6 a.m selling summer dresses. I swear to God they're on something. They've got so much energy. Come on, my darlings. Come on, everybody. Yeah, got it in coral, got it in blue, got it in green, got it in white, got it in black, got it in brown, got it in beige. What? I can't even comprehend. I can't process their speaking, yet alone have that level of energy first thing in the morning. Did they get up at like 3 a.m. and jack themselves up on coffee? What is going on? Is it 24 hours a day? Like, do they never sleep? They're always there. I don't understand. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm filing nails. That's it. I don't think I've kept in all the filing because you'd probably fall asleep if I did. My little puppy's asleep. He's so cute. I will see if I can put another photo up as I'm doing this just to show you how cute he is. I should show you a before and after of his haircut because he's a long-haired dog. He's a Maltese cross, Cavachon, and he's long-haired. Oh yeah, look, they're filed. Right, I'm going to do the 2 middle nails with velvet and the thumbs with velvet matte top coat because I'm going to paint some daisies, but they sort of look like daisies because I sort of forgot how to do things. Please be nice. I'm trying. And also, and this is I'm probably just asking this question as an excuse to do so, would you like tell me, would you like some extreme length nails? Or would you like some hard gel nails? Or would you like some shorter nails? What would you like? Here we go. I'm using my dotting tools from Glitter Planet. And I'm using Madame Glam's gel paints, and I am using Madame Glam's gel paints, no wipe, and they are a 60-second cure. And my brush is from Euphoria Nails. I still haven't checked if her website's still up, and I should because I need some more Monomer. I'm just kind of going with the flow here. Honestly, I did the other hand first. And it was all over the bloody place. It looked awful. I was like, what am I doing? They looked like splattered fried eggs or something. And it was only kind of this nail that I started to remember how to do things. Isn't it strange? It's not like it completely goes. It just sort of blips. The brain just moo. But yeah, I'll tell you what, it's so therapeutic. Like, it's so nice to be back doing something that I find is a really good, I don't know, therapy. I'm going to do a little half daisy at the side because I think one is just not enough and 2 full ones would probably be too many. I could do a tiny one, but that would be more of a faff. So I thought if I do one kind of on the edge of the nail, hopefully she's managing all right at work with them. She works in a nursery, so I'll have to message her and see how she's coping. There we are, look, that's had a cure. And then I'm going to do the yellow, which is, again, Madame Glam's gel paints in the centre there. That's not too bad. I wish I'd placed the petals a bit differently, but I'm just be gentle. I'm getting back on track with things. She loved them, and that's all that counts. I look at them and I'm really critical, really critical. And then I'm going to obviously top coat, a bit of satisfying top coat. I feel like we should have Barry White playing in the background. I was so excited and happy to see you guys commenting and being like, oh, I've missed you. And it was like so lovely. I know it's been a while, so I do appreciate you coming back and supporting me. Oh, here's some more. I've sped this up a bit now. I was definitely getting the hang of it a little bit more. I think, do you know what I struggle with? Does anyone else struggle with this? Is doing 5 petals. I struggle with the placement of where I'm going to put them, but I distinctively remember now, thinking about it, that I did figure it out before when I used to do nails full time. I'd figured out a method to remembering it, and it's just popped up in my head now. So I'm going to try that when I've got some time and make sure, because I'm also studying as well at the moment, and it's not nail related. I'm just studying something that's better, isn't it? Look, that's better. Studying something that interests me, which is child and youth mental health studies. But I'll nearly finish that. It's nearly done. I think I've got a couple of weeks left. So, yeah, got to keep the brain moving. Look at that. I really like that one more. I'm much happier with that one. Even looking back at it, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I'm finding my flow now. Finding my flow. Oh, I wonder if I can still do one stroke. I wonder if I can. Is anyone like following current nail trends? To be fair, I find nail trends quite boring. Oh, look at that. I do. I like certain things when I see them, but you know me, I've always kind of just done my own thing. That's really beautiful acrylic, isn't it? It doesn't look like an acrylic, if you know what I mean. It's just really pretty. Oh, darling, how delightful. So, I don't really know what else to say. We'll do a little after shot, and then I will try and list everything I've used in the description box if that's a bit more helpful. And yeah, here's the after shot against my bamboo, because, you know, why not? Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!